you.
Alright, so Jane,
Yeah.
how's she doing? She has made what sort of progress recently? I know the AC sprain, but we got to figure out what she's doing so that we can get her ready to get back to play.
Okay. So she's 2 weeks through her rehab. So we've completed range of motion, and she's got full range of motion, pain-free, which is really important. So now we've started into strengthening, and that's what we're just working on, really stabilizing the joint, making sure that it's strong again.
And what is she doing for that?
So we have her doing a lot of stair band exercises. So she's doing ICYs. Do you know what that is?
Yes.
Okay, sorry. ICYs, internal, external rotation. There's another one.
Are those exercises getting her stronger, though? Is my point. Because, I mean, if she's going to get ready to play, like, she's pain-free, okay, so it's time to, like, start pushing some more strength exercise. So, like, I don't know about you, but I could do about 150 I's, T's, and Y's, and I'm not going to get stronger. Okay, so how are we getting her ready to go?
Well, since she had an injury, she had, you know, a few weeks of, like, non-activity, so that is still going to create a little bit of atrophy. So we want to strengthen that back up and get all those little intrinsic muscles in her shoulder back strong again, and that's going to help with, like, the jarring when she runs and stuff, which is going to be more at the next stage once we get into that, like, sport-specific.
Okay. So what's our plan of progression here? Is she just doing bands until she can't band anymore, or, I mean, what are we...
No, we're starting with bands, and then we're going to move it into a weight when I feel like she has gotten strong enough, but we just started the strengthening part, so I do want to give her a few more days, check back in, make sure she's still pain-free, and then we'll continue on to, like, free weight and some other stabilization, stuff like that.
Okay. So when are you going to start pushing her in the weight room, though? Because that's kind of my issue is that, like, I understand that we've got to kind of be careful a little bit, but, like, at the end of the day, she's not going to get ready to play if she's not being pushed. So, I mean, like, how are we going to do that? What can I do to get her back to full speed? Because if she's not doing anything, like, she's not going to be ready to go back to play.
Right. I guess, sorry, I'm trying to figure out kind of...
I mean, like, lower body exercises, I mean, like, what can we do, what can she not do? Because basically, I got to find out how to push her to her limits right now, so that she never wants to get hurt again.
Okay.
Because lower body-wise, if she's not being pushed, and we
Right.
just throw her back on the field, she's just going to get hurt again.
Absolutely. That's a great point. So anything lower body, core is great. If she wants to do some endurance exercise, like on the bike, something that's not going to be like the jarring, because we don't want that weight, like the weight of her arm pulling on her AC joint.
Okay, so she can't run?
Not running, not yet. I do want to give her maybe another week, and then we can start jogging and see how her pain is. But yeah, you can, you know, push her hard on the bike, push her on core exercises. She can do any leg exercises that aren't jumping or jarring. So, you know, squats, leg press, whatever you like.
Okay, so
you know,
she's good to put a bar on her back, is what you're saying.
Not a bar, because that would also be pushing down on her AC joint. But like bodyweight squats or...
Okay, but she's not going to get stronger by bodyweight squats.
I mean, it'll help her endurance, though. If she wanted to do like a med ball squat with one arm, I mean, she could do it with two arms, but just primarily holding in her opposite arm. And, I mean, because it's soccer, so I know a lot of it is endurance, and that's going to be the biggest thing, is getting her, you know, making sure that her endurance stays up.
Okay, so how long are we looking at until she's ready to go?
I want to give her a week and a half to 2 weeks.
Okay, and that's just based on pain, or that's based on strength, or what?
Both.
Okay.
So she has to be pain-free, and once she, you know, as she continues in pain-free, that's when we're going to start pushing her more with weights and seeing how stable she is, and then we'll do a few, like comparisons, right to left to make sure that, she's within like an 80 to 90%,
Okay.
strength.
And what are we measuring? Like, what are we using for that? Like, I mean, bench press? I mean, like, what?
I would like to do some bicep curls, maybe shrug, definitely the tees with, maybe not like a rep max, but like a 10 rep max or something, to make sure that, because I don't want her to, have too much weight, but also I want her to be able to use it. So we might look into like the 10 rep max things to make sure that, the weight is, close on both sides.
Okay. So what you're saying is that you want to do some muscle testing on her. Okay. Why would I, as the certified strength coach, not be doing that sort of thing compared to you? Now, I get it. Like, rehab stuff and all that. But what you just told me is you wanted to do a 10 rep max on somebody who just came back from an injury. Well, I can tell you right now that doing a 10 rep max like this, if you're really doing a rep max to 10, like, that's going to stress the joint significantly more than some other sort of test that's not going to put as much stress right on the HC joint as that. So, like, why would I not be doing the testing? I mean, like, it's soccer. Like, you don't need to be doing a lateral raise for soccer.
Right. I just want to make sure that that HC joint is stable, compared to the other side, just in case she does fall or something like that. And I would definitely, love to bounce ideas back and forth between, this is, kind of me just talking. I haven't completely planned out that part, of her rehab yet. So I'd love to, sit with you and figure out what tests are going to be best for her, because you do have a better idea.
Throughout her rehab process, like, we should already have an idea of what we're working towards before we even start. Because it kind of seems like you just kind of wander around, and hopefully you get to the end. Okay, so I mean, like, we want to have like a process and a goal.
Right.
Okay, so that's kind of my point, is like that is more of my specialty, is working through something to get to a goal. Okay, so I mean, like, you're not really like giving me trust that we're working towards something, getting her ready to go, having her ready to hit the field. Because I mean, like, at the end of the day, if she goes back out on the field, like, it makes all of us look bad. It's not just you if she gets hurt again doing the same thing.
Right. I definitely understand your concern, and it is something that I need to work on in the future. So if you, like I said, if we want to bounce around ideas of what would be like a better sport-specific test, I guess some stabilization exercises would be better, since we want to prevent that fall again, and making sure that those are strong. So.
Okay. All right. So we're looking at, what's our time frame for her getting back? You said
a week and a half to 2.
Okay. All right. Well. All right. So let's work towards that. For the meantime, what's she gonna be doing in the weight room? You said
lower body, core, any endurance. Stuff like that that's not jarring, no direct weight on her shoulders, and I don't want like holding dumbbells or barbells. Yeah, right.
Okay.
Right.
Okay. All right. Thank you very much.
All right, thank you.